Good evening. A Hoon driver has left a trail of destruction after turning a quiet suburban street into a drag strip.
Lawns have been ripped up, letterboxes smashed and drag marks left up and down the street. But it's what the driver's accused of next that's most shocking.
It's just gone 9 p.m. in Ellenbrook. Burnouts are just the beginning. Carving up the curb, this reckless driver doesn't care. Disappearing into a thick haze, the Hoon hurtles down Graness Drive before smashing into a tree. But the rampage only revs up. It's back to burnouts. Popping a tyre, trading rubber for rims. Sparks flying, it still doesn't stop him. His screeches met with sirens, arrested minutes later on a major intersection. The 38-year-old charged with reckless driving and free to go. But his night wasn't over.
At around about 2:40 a.m. this morning, he attended Ellenbrook Police Station. He was armed with a hammer. His behaviour was erratic.
Daylight revealing a scarred street, skid marks for metres.
You could smell burnt rubber everywhere. It was horrible. It's scary because we've got kids and school-going kids and they walk home sometimes. So it's not out of the ordinary, but yesterday was quite scary.
Tanya Teopera lucky to only lose her letterbox.
How often would you say you get, hooning in this area?
Oh, a couple of times a week.
It was a wild night. Less than 4 kilometres away at the same time, a police pursuit was unfolding in Averley. This Ford Falcon flooring it, losing control before a crashing end. The impact so strong, the car wiped out this light pole before its driver fled on foot. But the 19-year-old didn't get very far, arrested less than a kilometre away.
This type of behaviour poses significant risk to innocent members of our public. We really just want everybody to be safe.
Hoon havoc that landed 2 men in court. Tonight, they're both free on bail. Francesca Danuccio, 7 News.
A 61-year-old man who was injured in yesterday's bus crash in Wanneroo has sadly died. Brandon Demura is at Royal Perth Hospital, and Brandon, his family is in mourning tonight.
Sue, they're devastated, remembering Rooney Taua as a loving husband, father and grandfather. The 61-year-old was on his way to work when the Transperth bus he trusted to get him there left the road. I've spoken to relatives who say they're in shock and still coming to terms with the sudden loss. His family writing online, he was a great strength in the lives of those around him. His sudden and devastating passing has left a big void in the hearts of his family and friends. They're asking for support, launching a GoFundMe to help cover funeral costs and repatriate his body back to New Zealand. It's already raised $10,000. Investigations into the crash are ongoing. Police are reviewing camera footage from on board the bus, but 7 News has been told that the driver suffered a medical episode behind the wheel before the bus veered off into a tree. The driver remains here in hospital with a 59-year-old woman in a serious condition here in the State's trauma unit. Rick?
Thanks, Brandon. The heartbroken family of a little girl who died in a Canning Vale crash are remembering her as their beautiful angel.
4-year-old Lena died in the horror smash that also injured her brother and mum. Tonight, she's paid tribute.
Forever 4, Lena full of joy. This is how her family want to remember their little girl. Her young life was cut tragically short 2 days ago. Lena's mum honouring her daughter in a tribute online, a pain no parent should ever have to endure. Our hearts are shattered into a million pieces. 4 years on this earth was never long enough. I hope you felt nothing but loving your life and loved every single adventure we went on. I hope you continue to sing and dance in the sky and forever in our hearts. The 4-year-old, a passenger inside this Holden Astra, the car and a Ford Mustang colliding in Canning Vale. Witnesses tried desperately to save her, but couldn't. Her mother and 8-year-old brother also inside the hatchback, surviving the devastating crash. A memorial here at the intersection of Boardman Road and Garden Street has bloomed for little Lena. Devastated community members leaving flowers, teddy bears and dolls. A huge show of support for a tiny life. Brianna in Ferreira, 7 News.
A pedestrian is fighting for his life tonight after being hit by a car in Bassendean. The crash happened just after lunch today on Jackson Street. The 35-year-old man was taken to Royal Perth Hospital in a critical condition. The 50-year-old driver wasn't injured.
Bondi hero Ahmed Al Ahmed has broken down in tears, denying allegations he attacked his father. He then went a step further, claiming he's being extorted by his own family.
Leaving a primetime radio interview, Ahmed Al Ahmed had his hand on his heart for cameras. Minutes earlier, the Bondi hero broke down, wiping away tears as he denied claims he attacked his own father.
Because this is untrue. This is untrue. It's false.
It's been 6 months since the 44-year-old rose to international fame, disarming a terrorist during the Bondi Beach massacre before being shot himself.
Courage is inspiring.
The 44-year-old's bravery earned him worldwide praise and $2.6 million in donations, money Ahmed claims those closest to him want.
Every one of them, at least they asking about 100,000. My father as well, he been asking half of what I got from the GoFundMe.
His two brothers, Samir and Josefa, have already pleaded not guilty to claims of threatening to break their brother's arm and smash his face.
It must be very sad about the version of events of what's happened with the family.
But Ahmed Al Ahmed was also charged by police on Wednesday with assaulting and intimidating his 63-year-old father, Mohammed, inside his Bankstown home in March, accused of putting him in a headlock.
Have you ever in any way physically assaulted your dad?
No way. It's untrue. It's lying. Everything is lying. I never been violent. It's extortion.
This latest family drama will now play out here in court next month. Until then, orders prevent most of Ahmed Al Ahmed's family from contacting one another or even going within 100 metres of where they live or work.
The bitter family feud is a far cry from when the Ahmeds held hospital vigils and together were honoured by the Jewish community. A family now more divided than ever. Andrew Denny, 7 News.